guys, it's Gemma from the Crafty Little Gem here, and I am pleased that you've all come to join me today. And I am in a collaboration with Chanel Wise from Stampin' in Stilettos. We have picked the Warm Hugs stamp set to use, and I am on my last one. I think I've done 4, so this is my last one using this set for this time. Let's get on and make it. Let's put that to one side. Again, I always do like to do a prototype, so I have come in with this little basket. Now, it is quite a good size basket, and you can lift both ends up. These are actually some nice little handmade jams that my friend who has her own cafe has made. So this is my prototype, and this is what we will be making. So let's get cracking. These are the bits that you will need. We'll go through each bit separately. So for the main base, you will need a piece that is 12 by 12, and on one of the 12-inch sides you need to score at 4 and 8. You then need to turn it and score it at 4 and 8 again. Now you can keep it on the way that you have, but I've already scored mine, so I'll just turn mine back. But you'll have, ignore these, you'll have 9 squares that are exactly the same, and we're working on the corners now. So what you want to do is you want to score it at 1 3/8, 2 3/4, 9 1/4, 10 5/8. You're then turning and you're doing exactly the same on this side. 1 3/8, 2 3/4, 9 1/4, and 10 5/8. So what we will do is we will just put that to one side. We are going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. Like so. So we have it like this. Now these are guides for cutting. Okay, and I haven't got my decent scissors, so these will just have to do for this one. So all you're going to do is you are going to cut up each one of these score lines like so. So you've cut up 3 times. You're then coming across, you're cutting, all of these sides, and we are then going to repeat on this side. Now do try and be as careful as you can with these, because these are going to be the outside. And the last one, like so. Pop those to one side. So then what we're actually going to do is we need to bring the scoreboard back in. So you've got all your score lines here. We need to just do some notches, and we are notching at 5 3/4, and we are notching at 6 1/4. So you've got ½ an inch gap, and you're doing the same on this side. 5 3/4, 6 1/4. Don't score down, you're just notching. And again with this one, we're going to come in with our trusted ruler, and we are going to just score from that side down to there. We are going to score from that mark down to there, and on the other side, like so. So I'm hoping you can see them score lines in there to make a V, and then you've just got half an inch score line flat at the top. Again, these are just cutting lines, so all we're going to do is cut that bit off, and we're just going to cut that bit off. We're going to come in on this side and cut that bit off, and cut that bit off. Okay, so then you can turn it over. So what we're going to do now is we are going to grab our glue, and we're just going to start, and we're just going to pop the one bit together. You're just going to do it either side like so, but I'll show you anyway. So this one, I put some glue on there, and what you want is, you don't want it to come any further over than that there. Can you see that corner there is right to the edge? You're doing the same on this corner. Let me turn it that way, and that is going right to that edge also. You've got a guide on this side, so it doesn't really matter that much, but then you're just coming in and you're doing that one there. So on that side, you then bring in that round and up, and on that one, can you see that is the next one? So that's coming, that's actually at the top. Again, just measure it up, that's coming in from that side, and you're doing it again from the top, and this is creating the shape for the sides. So that's what you have so far. Your last ones need to go on, and they will be like so. They won't be dead flat, there'll be a bit of shape there to it, but just a little bit on the top there. And again, you just want that there. I don't know where, let me see if I can get in a bit of light. That corner there is to the outside bit here. So again, you just bring in that round, and that one is just to the top right there. Okay, so we can go in and do this side. Again, to that bottom. It's easier to do it like that because you can actually feel where they need to be. If you want to do it either way, it's up to you. Pull those out, get that in. Bring that out, that's it. You won't be able to see this bit because obviously I'm working from the inside. But as long as you just take your time and just do one bit at a time, you'll be absolutely fine. And we are on the last bits, and that again is going to that top corner opposite. This one will go to this top corner opposite there, like so. So that is the base of your box, and it measures 7.5 at the top, and the bottom is 4. So down this bottom it's 4 inches, but across this top bit here it's 7.5. So it, like I said, it is a good size box. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to come in with our hole punch. So I'm just going to grab my hole punch, and I'd probably say 1/2 inch down in the middle, like so. Again, 1/2 inch down in the middle, like so, because you really do want to be able to move the handle with only being able to open up the handle either side. You then need your longer handle bit, which is 1 inch by 7 3/4. What I'm going to do is I am going to just grab my corner rounder and just take the corners off those. Like so. And then again, I'm just going to come in 1/2 inch in the middle, and this side in the middle 1/2 inch. And that is all your punching done. So what you will need is 2 split pins, and I have got some somewhere. Got them here. These are my 2 split pins, and we are going to put our handle on first, because we've actually got a thing that's going to go in the middle for structure. To stop the lid just falling off, and so you can actually just do both sides. So I've just popped those on there, and I've actually, the little bits that you can stamp out of the set of the collection, I'm actually going to stick over the top. Okay, so for our structure you will need 2 pieces that are 1/2 inch by 7, and you will need to score at 1.5. I'm just going to bring that in to show you. 1.5 and 5.5. You'll need 2 pieces the same, because I actually want it to be solid. So I'm just going to glue those together. Like so. And I can then bend them into place. I've got 2 pins, because I'm actually just going to glue those like so, and then I'm just going to have them there just to hold it while it's drying. So what you've got is, where you had that 1/2 inch there, is you're lining it up with that, and then I'm just going to have that there to hold it in place. I'm going to come in and do the other side, and I'm going to pop that in again where we had that 1/2 inch bit on there, and I'm just going to have that holding in place. I'm just going to grab a couple more. Just to hold that down, and just to hold that bit secure there, and we can work on the lid. So again, like in my second project, I love this paper, and like I said before, it reminds me of picnic blankets, so I'm going with this for my papers. And this is obviously part of the set as well for the warm hugs. You'll need a piece that is 9 by 5 inches, and on all 4 sides you're scoring at 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. But you're also scoring at 4 1/4 and 4 3/4. That is the bit that you're going to be gluing to the lid. So we can pop that to one side, and we can get those folded and burnished. You don't have to worry about folding the 2 in the middle, because you don't actually want it to be that noticeable that you can actually, it's more of a guide of where you're going to put the glue. So these 4 corners are just going to be little tabs. Like so. And then what we're going to do is we are just going to glue these together, making sure they are square. Okay. And that one will go, sorry, I bet you couldn't see any of that. So all I've done is glue all the corners together that we've had tabs on. And because we're now like this, you can actually see where we've got these, but I'm going to just cut it at a little angle. And then I'm just going to snip it off, so you've got that. I'll do it on this side. Where you've got your 2 score lines, we're just cutting up at a little angle, pull it out and cut it off, so you're left with that. And that is where your handle and the bracket is going to go. That's actually going to fit on top there like so. So when I said you don't have to reinforce it, it's because you actually want to be able to bend it both ways, and reinforcing it will actually weaken the card. So we can take those off. What we're going to do is we are going to put some glue across this centre. And we're going to pop that down, making sure it is over, and making sure that that side is also over. It is. And then just press down in the middle. You can try and open it up on one side to press it in, and then when you know that bit's stuck, you can go in the other side, bend it back and just press that in like so. And that is the basis of your basket. Now if you've got any nice ribbon, you could actually glue it underneath or anything. I thought something like that would be nice if you actually glued it underneath, so it actually looked like that. But I haven't got any ribbon that is the same as my paper. Obviously I would have liked to have gone for a kind of a green, I think, to set it off, but I haven't got any. So now we're just to decorating. So what I'm actually going to do is I have got these. I'm going to glue them to the handle like so, and I'm actually doing this both sides, and I'm actually going to do it on dimensionals. Cut some of these off. And then you really just need one kind of at the top. So one at the top, I'm going to put one either side, just for a bit of security on it, I think. Yeah, that one's come off. And one there. So I've got 3 bits on there, and I'm actually just going to pop, making sure that handle's in the middle and making sure that's in the middle. I'm going to pop that one on like so. And I'm actually going to use a little coffee cup, I think, for on there. Am I? I am. So just a little bit of glue in the middle of your thing. And that is that side done. Turn it over. We're doing exactly the same. So that is the top. Grab some dimensionals. Take them off. Oh, come on. Just going to trim them off. And again, just pop that and make sure it's in the middle. And a little bit of glue on that bit there. I think I wanted to put the trees on, but I've used them on a different project and I'd already cut them out. Oh dear. So that's your other side still on. Was I going to have... I'm going to just see if I can do something, because I want to use the ribbon that I've got. What I was going to do is I was going to actually have the ribbon around the outside with a bow. But I don't think I am now. I think... I was going to put one of these stars on. No. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 2 pieces of the red ribbon, which is in the set. I'm going to tie in a bow. And when you're happy with that, trim the ends like so. And I'm just going to have that on there quite simply. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to have it where I've got the star coming from underneath. So I'm going to put a bit of glue on that star. I'm going to attach it to the back of my ribbon, like so. Just take those apart again, like that. I am then going to add a little bit more glue to the back of that star, and I am going to pop it I'm going to pop it onto one side. Whoopsie. I'm going to pop it onto just the one side, like so, because I do really like the papers. And we've got most of the decoration on the side for this one. So, and obviously, like I said, the handles actually do move, even with those on. That moves with it, but the cups all, oops, dear me. Pop that back on. I'll hold that in place. So yeah, the cups won't move, but the circles will. And that is my last project for the warm hugs for you. So I hope you like that one. I've still got quite a few bits that I've cut out that I didn't use, that I'll probably use somewhere else. There we go. But I absolutely love this set. It was brilliant. I brought the cups and everything, but the only thing I didn't buy was the ribbon, and Chanel was there to the rescue with some of the ribbons and some of the stars. So thank you very much, Chanel. And I shall see you for my next tutorial. Thanks, guys.